In this video, I will review how to set up guided selling in ConnectWise CPQ. Guided selling is useful so that I can standardize the products and services that sales representatives offer to customers. Guided selling is only available for CPQ standard and premium partners. Only administrators can create guided selling tracks. Once set up, guided selling can be enabled for any user. In this example, I want to create a sales track form for new managed services. To begin, I navigate to Settings, Organization Setup, My User. I select the Is Guided Selling Administrator checkbox and click Save. Guided Selling now appears in Settings. Next, I navigate to Settings, Guided Selling Setup. I click Add Plus to create a new sales track. I fill in the details for the sales track. I am making a new managed services track. The description and image are optional, but will show on the menu to help salespeople select the right track. I click Save to commit my new track. I am now taken to the Form Builder screen. Here, I can add my questions as well as sections to organize them. There are 6 types of input data for responses. Some responses can be tied to products that will pre-populate on the quote, and some are informational only and can be seen from the quote or submitted forms. Let's look at some examples as I build out my form. My first question is, what service package? Since there should only be one answer selected, this is a radio data type. Next, I enter the options and input value to be mapped. Now, this is where guided selling can help with consistency in sales. For each of those options, I am going to add the product IDs from PSA for the products included. Multiple products can be added per option by adding the product and then clicking out of the field before adding another. The next question I'm going to add is how many users. This is a numeric data type. For this question, I want the numbers tied to the service package level, so I select the checkbox for Link to another input labeled question, and then select What service package from the drop-down menu. The minimum and maximum value are required fields for this question. Lastly, I am going to add a question about any additional items needed. This question can have multiple items, so I use a checkbox data type. Here I add any additional hardware that the client might need, such as a firewall or wireless access points. I add the manufacturer part number for all checkbox items. Since these are all optional equipment, I do not make this question required. This question can also be tied to the same or different number field, but keep in mind all items checked will be linked to that quantity. Once I am done adding my questions, I click Save to commit my changes. For more information on the other question types, please check out the documentation linked below. Finally, before my salespeople can start using guided selling, I need to turn it on. To do this, I navigate to Settings, Quote Preparation, Quote Setup. In Quote Setup, I select the Enable Guided Selling checkbox and click Save. The guided selling icon now appears in the Prepare Content toolbar. I have reviewed how to set up guided selling. For more information, please click Help in CPQ to access documentation.